Welcome everybody. In today's video, we are going to know all about rationalization. So let's quickly take a look at what rationalization really means. So rationalization means simplification of expressions containing square roots in the denominators by rationalizing the denominators. Simply put, rationalization is a process in which we make the numbers or irrational numbers rational numbers. Means it's making the numbers rational. Now look at the following expression. You may have known that dividing, multiplying, or adding or subtracting this expression is so difficult in the form like that, in the form 1 upon root 2. If we make the denominator rational, then it would be very easy for us to add, subtract, multiply, or divide this expression. So you might ask, how would we do that? So we will do that by following method. Look at that. If we somehow remove the root sign or the radical sign of the denominator root 2, then we will get a denominator which is rational number, which is 2. So we will do that by just multiplying the expression by root 2 by root 2. This will give us root 2 upon root 4, which will further get us root 2 upon 2, in which the denominator is a rational number. Note that 1 upon root 2 is equivalent to root 2 upon 2, means 1 upon root 2 is similar or equal to root 2 upon 2. So, or it also helps us to represent the number in the number line. You can just notice that root 2 upon 2 is so easier than 1 upon root 2 to represent it on the number line. We just have to represent the number root 2 and get the half of it. So this was for monomials. Now let's take binomials and rationalize the denominator of the binomial. So this is one of the most important identities which you will use in rationalization of binomials. So I will memorize this identity nicely, and this will help a lot in rationalizing binomials. So here is our first question, and if you look at into that, then it is completely different from the first one we have performed. So we will rationalize the denominator of this by doing the identity a square minus b square is equal to a plus b, a minus b. So here we had multiplied it by root 3 minus 5, both the numerator and the denominator. And we will get the answer 3 minus root 15 minus 5 root 3 plus 5 root 5 upon 3 minus 5 if you calculate it. So here we had got the denominator, a rational number, which is 3 minus 5 minus 2. Okay, so by using this method, we can rationalize any binomial denominator. So now I am going to teach you the rationalizing factor. So let us take the following example which we had taken earlier. So can you now tell me what is the rationalization factor of root 3 minus 5 upon root 3 plus 5? Basically, rationalizing factor is the number with which if we multiply, then our denominator becomes a rational number. Means here we had multiplied this number with root 3 minus 5 upon root 3 minus 5, by which we get it as a rational number, which is minus 2. Okay. So by this process, root 3 minus 5 will be the rationalizing factor of root 3 minus 5 upon root 3 plus 5. So can you now tell me what is rationalizing factor of this number? So can you tell me with which number, if we multiply this number, then we will get our denominator as a rational number? You guessed it right. It's root 2 minus 3. If we multiply root 2 minus 3 with both the numerator and the denominator, then we will get our denominator as a rational number, which is minus 1. So by this we have gained a knowledge about rationalizing factor. So basically, the rationalizing factor of 1 upon root 2 plus root 3 is root 2 minus root 3. One last question. Can you rationalize the following number in front of you? Start taking the answer of this question. Okay, now time is up and I am going to tell you the answer for this question. So if we multiply the following number with root 3 plus root 6, and we will get our answer as 6 root 6 plus 6 root 3 plus root 30 plus root 15 upon 6 minus 3. And 6 minus 3 equals to 3, which is a rational number. So by that we had rationalized the following number. And the rationalizing factor of the following number is root 6 plus 3. So here I end my video and we will meet you in the next episode.